25th. So happy it's Thursday. How about you? Guys on spring break, they'll be back Monday. John Boy and Billy Classics on the way from Marvin Webster. Points on the way. And let's get things going with our old friend Oliver. Best of John Boy and Billy. Now it is time for Oliver. Jackie, turn the music off.
What did I do to you?
Does that mean it's not time for Oliver?
Can I go back out and finish that sentence?
Let's start over. And now it's time for Oliver.
I'm surprised she didn't shut everything down with the size of those hands.
I'm getting ready to see.
Now, sister girlfriend. Well. Sit down.
Everybody sit down. We are.
It's getting close to that time again. The time to make our list, check it twice, and hope we're making the right decision. That's right. It's voting time again. People always ask me how I vote, and I tell them the truth. I say since I don't believe in creeping socialism, but I do believe in America, I vote conservative. Once in a while, some poor bewildered soul will condemn me and berate me and call me stupid and turn off my music. Because that's what you do when you can't argue your position rationally with facts. But sometimes they really do want to know, so here's a little parable on why I'm a conservative. Once upon a time, on a little farm in Texas, there was a little red hen who scratched about the barnyard until she uncovered several grains of wheat. She called all her neighbors together and said, "If we plant this wheat, we shall have bread to eat. Who will help me plant it?" "Not I," said the cow. "Not I," said the duck. "Not I," said the pig. "Not I," said the goose. I can't do the voice. Fine. Then I'll do it by myself, said the little red hen. And so she did. The wheat grew very tall and ripened into golden grain. "Who will help me reap the wheat?" asked the little red hen. "Not I," said the duck. "Out of my classification," said the pig. "I'd lose my seniority," said the cow. "I'd lose my unemployment," said the goose. "Fine. You'll be hearing that again." "Then I will do it myself," said the little red hen, and so she did. At last it came time to bake the bread. "And who will help me bake the bread?" asked the little red hen. "That would be overtime for me," said the cow. "I'd lose my welfare benefits," said the duck. "I'm a dropout and I never learned how," said the pig. "Why, if I'm the only one helping, that's discrimination," said the goose. "Fine. Then I'll do it by myself," said the little red hen. She baked 5 golden loaves and held them up for all her neighbors to see. Of course, they all wanted some. In fact, they demanded a share. Even the goose, who was in the barnyard illegally. But the little red hen would have none of it. "Screw you losers," she said. You're the red hen hardcore. "Screw you losers," she said. "You had plenty of chances to help, but I did all the work, so I shall eat all 5 loaves." "Excess profits," cried the cow. "Capitalist leech," screamed the duck. "I demand equal rights," yelled the goose. The pig just took another pull off his bottle as he got ready to drive his secretary home. Over that bridge, near the water. They all painted unfair picket signs and marched around and around the little red hen shouting obscenities. The little red hen just laughed and flipped them off the middle feather. If only you all had this much energy when I was planting, harvesting, and baking, we'd all be eating sandwiches right now. And just as the little red hen was about to take a big bite of fresh bread, a government agent came by and spoke to the little red hen. "You mustn't be so greedy, he said. The little red hen said, "Son of a..." "But I did all the work. I made personal sacrifices and gave up my free time. I earned this bread." "Exactly," said the agent. "That is what makes our free enterprise system so wonderful. Anyone in the barnyard can earn as much as he wants. But under our modern government regulations, the productive workers must divide the fruits of their labor with those who are idle and lazy. After all, it's only fair." And they all lived happily ever after, including the little red hen who smiled and clucked, "I'm grateful, for now I truly understand how things work." But even though her neighbors got the bread, they were still unhappy with the little red hen, because she never again baked bread. She joined the party and got her bread free too. And all the Democrats smiled. Fairness had finally been established. Individual initiative had died, but no one noticed. Perhaps no one cared, as long as there was free bread that the rich were paying for. I wish this story had a happy ending, but that's up to you. Find out where the candidates stand. Look at their voting records and compare that to what they say. But regardless of how you do cast your ballot, get out there and vote. People braver and more noble than you and I have fought and died so you can. And if you don't, and things don't go your way, well, I think I can speak for all of us when I say, shut the hell up.